Ever wondered who would win in a celestial smackdown? If the gods of ancient mythologies went head-to-head, which pantheon would reign supreme? Today we're diving deep into the divine power rankings, comparing the mightiest deities from Greek, Norse, Egyptian, Hindu traditions to settle the score once and for all. We'll analyze their feats, their weapons, and their ultimate cosmic influence. So grab your popcorn, because this is the ultimate battle of the gods. Let's start with a pantheon many of us are familiar with, the Greeks. At the top of Mount Olympus, we have the three powerful brothers who divided the world amongst themselves after overthrowing their father, Cronus. There's Hades, lord of the underworld, a grim and wealthy ruler of souls. Then we have Poseidon, the temperamental god of the seas, whose trident can shake the very foundations of the earth, causing earthquakes and tsunamis. And of course there's the king himself, Zeus, ruler of the skies and wielder of the mighty thunderbolt. As the supreme leader of the Olympians, Zeus commands respect and fear. He can hurl lightning that splinters mountains and has authority over both gods and mortals. His power is immense, no doubt. He's a king, a warrior, and a judge. However, the Greek gods are very human. They are driven by jealousy, lust, and ego. Their power, while impressive, often seems confined to the natural world and their own political squabbles on Olympus. Zeus might be the strongest in his own backyard, but how does he stack up against deities from other cultures? Let's keep his power level in mind as we journey north. Welcome to Asgard, home of the Norse gods. These aren't your lounging, wine-sipping deities. The Aesir are a warrior race, constantly preparing for battle. At their head is Odin, the All-Father. Odin isn't just a king, he's a seeker of ultimate knowledge. He famously sacrificed an eye for a drink from the well of Mimir to gain cosmic wisdom, and even hung himself from Yggdrasil, the World Tree, for 9 days and nights to discover the secrets of the runes. His power lies not just in brute force, but in his vast intellect and command over magic. Then you have his son Thor, the god of thunder. Wielding his enchanted hammer, Mjolnir, Thor is a force of pure destruction. He's the champion of Asgard, defending it from giants and monsters. Mjolnir can level mountains and always returns to his hand. Compared to Zeus, Thor's destructive capacity with Mjolnir feels more direct, more devastating. Odin's pursuit of knowledge gives him an edge in foresight and strategy that Zeus often lacks. However, the Norse gods have a critical weakness: destiny. They are bound by the prophecy of Ragnarok, the twilight of the gods, an apocalyptic event they know is coming and cannot prevent. This fatalism, this vulnerability to a preordained doom, places a ceiling on their ultimate power. They can fight, they can be wise, but in the end, they are fated to fall. This makes them incredibly compelling, but it also suggests they are not the most powerful beings in the cosmos. Now, let's travel to the sun-drenched lands of ancient Egypt. Here, we meet a god who embodies creation, life, and the eternal cycle of rebirth, Ra, the sun god. Ra's power is on a completely different level. He isn't just a ruler of a domain. He is the creator of all life. According to some myths, he created the world by speaking the secret names of everything into existence. Think about that for a moment. The power to create reality simply through speech. But his might doesn't stop there. Every single night, Ra pilots his solar bark through the treacherous underworld, the Duat. He faces down the serpentine demon of chaos, Apep, who tries to swallow the sun and plunge the world into eternal darkness. At every single morning, Ra emerges victorious, reborn, ensuring that the sun rises and life continues. This isn't a one-time feat. It's a constant nightly battle against the ultimate embodiment of chaos and non-existence. He doesn't just wield power. He sustains the very fabric of reality through sheer will and repetitive victory. Unlike the Norse gods who are fated to lose their final battle, Ra wins his, again and again. This cyclical triumph over oblivion places him a significant step above the likes of Odin and Zeus. He is a creator and a perpetual savior, a true master of life and order. But we have one final destination on our tour of divine power, and it's here that the very concept of power is redefined. Let's journey to the Indian subcontinent and explore the cosmology of Hinduism. Here we encounter the Trimurti, a trinity of supreme gods who represent the cosmic functions of creation, preservation, and destruction. These aren't just powerful beings within the universe. They are the universe itself in many ways. First, there's Brahma, the creator. When a universe's cycle ends, it is Brahma who dreams a new one into existence. He doesn't just create a world. He creates all of space, time, and reality from nothing. His creative power is absolute and foundational. Next is Vishnu, the preserver. Vishnu's role is to maintain cosmic balance and order. When dharma, or cosmic law, is threatened, Vishnu descends to earth in various avatars, like Rama or Krishna, to restore righteousness. He is the sustainer of Brahma's creation, the force that keeps reality from falling into chaos. His power is about maintaining the integrity of the entire cosmos. And finally, there is Shiva, the destroyer. This isn't destruction in a simple, violent sense. Shiva's power is about transformation and renewal. When a universe has run its course and become corrupt, Shiva performs the Tandava, the cosmic dance of destruction, dissolving everything back into pure, formless potential so that Brahma can create anew. He famously possesses a third eye, and when he opens it, its gaze releases a fire so powerful it can incinerate anything, even other gods, reducing them to ash. The power of the Trimurti is not about ruling a kingdom or winning a battle. It's about governing the life cycle of the entire cosmos. So, after our grand tour, who stands at the pinnacle of divine power? Let's recap. The Greek gods, led by Zeus, are mighty rulers of the natural world, but they are limited by their very human-like flaws and concerns. They are powerful, but their scope is terrestrial. The Norse gods, Odin and Thor, possess immense knowledge and destructive force, but they are ultimately bound by the inescapable prophecy of Ragnarok, a destiny of defeat. They are tragic heroes, but not supreme beings. The Egyptian god Ra represents a huge leap in power. As a creator who also perpetually defeats chaos to sustain his creation, he is a master of life and order, holding reality together on a daily basis. But even Ra operates within a created framework. This brings us to the Hindu Trimurti. Brahma, Vishnu, and Shiva operate on a scale that dwarfs the others. They don't just exist within the universe. They create, sustain, and dissolve entire universes as part of an infinite cycle. Shiva's ability to destroy all of existence, Rama's power to recreate it from nothing, and Vishnu's role in preserving it place them on a truly cosmic metaphysical level. They aren't just players in the game. They are the game itself. Therefore, based on the scale and nature of their power, the Hindu Trimurti stands as the most powerful pantheon in our comparison. From the king of Olympus to the creator of the cosmos, it's been a wild ride through mythology. What do you think? Did we get the ranking right? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more deep dives into the world's greatest stories. See you next time.